This conference will now be recorded.
So yesterday we were doing balance sheet. Hope you people are able to see the screen. So accumulated depreciation, we completed it. So hope you people understood till there. Anybody is having any doubts? Type in 1 if you people are clear till accumulated depreciation. If only 2 people are clear. What about the others? See, if you are clear, then only we can go further because we have to start up with the case study. Okay, most of them have told yes, it is clear. So let's continue with the other part. So I wanted you people to open up with the balance sheet, retained profit. Today we'll be doing the retained profit. So the first two items, line of items, this was left out. I wanted you people to enter it. But when you are entering the value, I wanted you to enter with equals 1250000 like this. Okay, because we have to take it for further calculations. If we don't put the value like this, then the calculation will not be done. So this first two line items, you take it where they have mentioned the sales and the COGS. So as I told, you have to take it equals 12,50,000 like that. Sorry, 1 crore 25 lakhs like that you have to take it. These two line items, sales and COGS.
Where are you getting the values for sales and COGS?
So by default it was given mark when I was clearing your this one, making the arrangement for your questionnaire. That time I have deleted it by mistake. So nowhere they are mentioning. They have mentioned only the shareholders capital. So the values are given in the questionnaire only. Based on this values, I need to do the calculation. Further calculation has to be done.
Okay, ma'am.
But the values need to be entered as equals 1,25,000 like that it has to be entered, because if we directly type the values we cannot take it for further calculation. Hope you people have taken it down. Let's start applying the calculation. I wanted you people to listen and then I'll give you the time to solve it. Okay. So now in order to calculate the gross profit, so till now we have solved so many problems, so you must have been got an idea how to calculate the balance sheet. This gross profit is sales minus COGS. So here, as you can see, if I don't put it along with equals, this is how it happens. So now it is equals sales minus COGS. I'll just come here and drag the same. So I've got my gross profit. Now they are telling selling and administration cost. So selling and administration cost are 25% of revenue for that year. Okay. So what is the revenue? So that is the sales value. So equals sales value into 25%. So I'll come here and I will drag it towards my right. So in Excel, this makes my work much more easier because I need not have to keep on applying the calculation again and again. So the first row of calculation, what you are applying on the column, it should be proper. Okay, so then if when I wanted to calculate the EBIT, that is EBITDA, so it is gross profit minus selling and administration cost. So I'll come here and I will drag it towards my right. Then depreciation, they have already given the value. So depreciation, the equipment life is for 4 years. The depreciation method to be followed in straight line method with zero salvage. So we had calculated how to do the depreciation also. So equals EBITDA minus depreciation. Enter. So I'll come here and do the will handle. Now EBT, earning before tax. So here they are telling interest rate is 1500. So EBT, EBIT minus interest. So this is my earning before tax. And here tax, they are telling tax rate is 30% of the hearing before tax. So earning before tax, on this I have to apply 30% of tax into 30%. So I'll come here and I will drag it towards my right, and profit after tax. So that will be EBT minus tax. I get this values and I will drag it towards my right. So hope you people have understood till here. Type in 2 if you people have understood. Type in 2 if you people have understood. If not, I will do it and show once again, not an issue. Okay, most of them have understood. So I'll give you 5 minutes of time. So you people have to solve it. So then we will continue with the balance sheet, how to do this. First you solve this thing. If anybody is having any doubts related to the calculations, you can ask.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, what is the formula for tax?
Tax calculation is earning before tax. So what they are telling, tax rate is at 30% of the earning before tax. So EBT, earning before tax, what I have given here, that is EBIT minus the interest rate, that will be my EBT, earning before tax. On that they are telling 30% of tax need to be applied. So this one will be on EBT into 30%.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Yes. Hope everybody have
Ma'am,
understood. Yes, ma.
ma'am, how did we get sales and cost of goods sold, ma'am?
So sales and cost of goods sold was already given. So when I was preparing this questionnaire, so I have deleted it by mistake. So that is why I told. So here only the thing what they have given is the shareholders capital, and here in the questionnaire they have already mentioned the sales and COGS. So based on which we are going to apply the calculation from gross profit onwards.
Okay, ma'am.
At any point anybody is having any doubts, please get it clarified. Hope you people are able to follow it and solve the problem. So let's go to the next one. So income statement we have solved. So let's come to the owner's equity. So here they are telling what is the shareholder fund. So shareholder fund, what they are telling, it is 50 lakh rupees. So take equals. So here I take this value as it is. The shareholders fund is going to remain same throughout the year. Then retained profit. So retained profit is profit after tax. That is my net income. Okay. So here when we are talking about the retained profit, it should be added with the previous year. So here at the beginning of the first year, there is nothing. So first year's PAT, that is net income, I'll take along with 0. Okay. So next year I'll come here equals D24 plus the previous year retained profit plus the profit after tax. So whatever the next year profit I have got, that is PAT, net income, whatever I have got, it should be added with the previous year retained profit. So I come here and I will write it. So I got it. Now total owner's equity will be equals shareholders fund plus the retained profit. So I come here and I will drag it towards my right. So hope you people understood how to calculate the owner's equity. You want me to show it once again? I'll explain it. Type in 1 if you people have understood how to calculate the owner's equity. Okay, very good. So people can solve this. And then here we have the second case 2. Owner's equity calculation has to be done. After finishing this, I wanted you people to solve this one. So profit after tax, they are telling what is the value from year 1 onwards. So shareholders fund is 8 lakh rupees. So you have to calculate this over here.
Ma'am, can you please again for retained profit?
So retained profit is how it will be calculated, means it will be calculated with the previous year profit. So year 1, so I cannot take the year zero's calculation and all. So retained profit for the first year, that is PAT, profit after tax, or what I call it as net income, will be taken plus 0. So where I need to accumulate with the previous year retained profit. So first year nothing it is there. So I'm directly taking only the profit after tax. Okay, so here too what I am doing is, first I'll take previous year retained profit plus year two's profit after tax, and that will be added. So like that only the next year two's retained profit plus year three's net income will be added together. In the year 4, previous year, that is year three's retained profit plus year four's net income will be added together. Got it, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
So after solving this, I wanted you people to solve the second case. So here they have given only to calculate owner's equity, where they have told share capital contribution is 8 lakh rupees and profit after tax is 1 lakh 20,000. So followed with the other values for the rest of 4 years. Okay. So here you have to take the calculation. How we are doing it here, the same way you need to do the calculation. Once after finishing, I'll do the calculation and I'll show. But I wanted you people to try it out first. Solve this first one and then go for the case 2. If anybody did not understand, please ask. So once you have solved the this balance sheet for owner's equity, you can solve the case 2. Then I'll solve it and show the case 2 also. But I wanted you people to try it out first. Type in 2 if you people are able to solve the second case study. Okay, very good. still anybody is not understanding, please ask girls. Okay, let me solve the second one and show. So shareholder fund. So they are telling in the case 2, the shareholder contribution is rupees 8 lakh. So equals 8 lakh. So every year the shareholder contribution is fund is going to remain same. Drag. So retained profit, they are telling profit after tax is being mentioned. So equals. So now here how it has to be taken. So previous year retained profit, what it is there, we have to add it along with it. So previous year retained profit plus the year two's retained profit. So I come here and drag it towards my right. So now equals shareholders fund plus the retained profit. So come here. So the calculation is done. Hope you people also got the same answer. Let's go to the next one, net debt. So if no repayment is done, so I have taken loan from the bank and repayment. So repayment. So they are telling that no repayment is done for 4 years. So at the fourth year, what will happen? So if I am not paying anything, so till 3 years. So fourth year, the value is going to remain same as it is. Here, if I have not repaid anything at the end of the fourth year, my amount is going to remain the same. Okay.
Ma'am, I didn't understood.
So loan I have taken from the bank is 5 lakh rupees. Okay. So they are telling I have not paid any amount throughout my 4 years. So I have taken the loan of 5 lakh rupees. They have given me time duration to pay back it by 4 years. So if I have not paid any amount, what will happen? The loan amount is going to remain same only, right? So here they have not mentioned any interest or anything. They're just talking about the loan. So if I
Oh,
have not paid my loan at the end of the fourth year also, my loan will remain same. Clear?
yeah, yeah.
So if repayment is done, like 4 years also I'm making the repayment, then what will happen? So here debt amount. So the loan amount is 5 lakh. Okay. So this is going to remain same throughout the 4 years also. So now they are telling I am making the repayment equally for 4 years. Okay. So here what will happen equals, so the debt amount divided by 4 years. So they are telling I am paying equally for 4 years, so I'll take 4. Enter. Now I'll come here and take the value as it is. Equally I am paying this. Every year I am going to pay 1,25,000. So now if I am making the payment as such, what will be the at the end of the first year, how much amount will be remaining? So C22 minus C23, that is my debt minus the repayment, that is my EAI. So first year I am going to clear 3,75,000. So at the end of the fourth year, so the entire amount will be cleared. Okay, so every year I am going to pay 3,75,000, 3,75,000, like that I am going to pay and clear the amount. Done? Understood? When I'm paying the when I'm making the repayment equally for 4 years. So every year I'm going to pay the year, that is equal annual installments, 1,25,000 I'm going to pay for 4 years, and by the end of the fourth year the amount will be getting clear. Clear? Sorry. Here I have just made mistake. This C24 previous years. See, at the end of the year, it will be 0. So I'll show you once again. I just made some mistake over here. Debt amount will be, so debt amount will be 5 lakh. So 5 lakh rupees, and EAI what I'm going to pay is on 5 lakh, I'm going to pay it for 4 years. So the debt balance will be 5 lakh minus the EAI. Okay, and next year the debt amount will be first year's, what is the closing amount, that will be my opening balance for the first year. Okay, I'll just come here and I will drag it. So here they are telling EAI, that is repayment I'm making equally for all the 4 years. So previous year value only I take 1,25,000, each year I am paying it. So here I'll come and I will drag it. So at the end of the fourth year, my amount will become 0. Sorry, here I had, in the debt calculation I had made a mistake. Hope you people understood. Anybody is having doubt? Type in 2 if you people have understood this net debt. Okay, so most of them have understood. So let's go to the next one, net debt 2. So hope you people have opened this. So now case 1, so debt schedule they have given. So here they are telling loan taken in the bank. So I have taken 50 lakh rupees loan over which the interest rate is 15% and loan period is 4 years. Okay. So here the EOP, end of the period debt. So at the year beginning I am taking the loan which is going to remain same, 50 lakh rupees. So at the end of the year when I am taking the loan it will be same. So here I will come to this one. So here I will take the previous year's end of the period debt. Okay. EAI. So we have done this one debt amortization. We have calculated. We have done it previously. So here I am going to calculate the EAI. That is PMT. I have to apply the function equals PMT. Open the bracket. So what is the rate of interest they are telling? 15%. So I wanted you people to listen carefully. Then I will give you the time to solve it. Then you can solve it. So N per number of period it is 4 years, comma present value. So present value, what is the loan that I am taking? It is 50 lakh rupees. So loan I have taken. So future value 0 and I have to find end of the period. So here I need to show it in negative value. I cannot take it for further calculation. So what I will do is in the beginning I'll put minus sign. So my EAI is calculated. Now interest expenses. So interest expenses is 5 lakh into interest what they are telling 15%. Enter. So that will be 75,000 over 50 lakh rupees. Sorry, 5 lakh rupees principal repaid. So equals EAI minus interest expenses. So that will be my principal repaid. So end of the period, what is the debt amount that is remaining? So 5 lakh rupees minus principal repaid. So this will be my end of the period. So for the first year, I have cleared this the loan and this much is remaining. Okay. So now next year beginning. So again end of the period loan, whatever is remaining that will come here. So I'll just come here and drag it. Now EAI, it is I have to calculate equals PMT. So minus I'll put in the beginning PMT. Open the bracket. Take the value. Sorry, rate is 15%. Comma N per is 4 years. Comma. So present value. I'm taking the loan of 5 lakh rupees. Comma. Future value 0. Comma. End of the period I need to calculate. So I come here and drag it. So interest expenses equals, so beginning of the period, what is the debt amount that is there into 15%. So I'll come here and I will drag this one to on the right hand side. Principal repaid is equals EAI minus interest expenses. So I come here and I will drag it towards my right here equals beginning of the period debt value minus principal repaid. So I come here and drag it. So at the end of the fourth year, my loan is cleared. So type in 1 if you people have understood. Very good. I wanted you people to solve this and try with the second debt schedule. First one you solve it, then you try to solve this one. So I'll show you the values. Okay. First I wanted you people to try to apply with this calculation. First you try with case 1 and then go with the case 2. In the meantime, anybody is having any doubts or did not understand anything, please get it cleared, girls. Is it confirmed that you people are having your exams, college, some internal exams we are talking about that is getting commenced from 12th only? The dates are got confirmed.
Yes, mom, the dates are confirmed.
Yeah, I have informed them. So they told by coming week we will inform you what it will be done. Either it will be getting finished by 9th or whatever the two classes that will be remaining. Like 12th we were planning to have revision classes and 13th to give the exams. So will it will be prolonged after your exams or what? We will let you know about it. So try solving the case 2 also, girls. So once you finish trying it, I will show you the calculations. Hope everybody are able to solve it. let's do the other one, second one. So 22 lakh rupees, I am taking the debt. So I am taking the debt, 22 lakh rupees. So here at the beginning of the period, whatever the end of previous year end of the period loan amount will be there, that will be carried forward as the beginning of the period. Okay. So then EAI. So EAI, in order to calculate that, I have to put the PMT calculation. So here equals. So I'll put minus before only, minus PMT, open the bracket, rate is 12%, comma, NPAR is 7 years, comma, present value 22 lakh, comma, so future value is 0, end of the period, I need to do the calculation. So interest expenses will be over the loan amount into 12%. Principal repaid, EAI minus interest expenses. So end of period. So 22 lakh minus principal repaid. So again I'll come here to the year 2. So end of the period. First year's what is the debt amount that is for the end of the period will be taken here. So I'll come here and drag the value. Then EAI equals PMT minus PMT, open the bracket, 12% rate of interest, comma, NPAR is for 7 years, comma, present value is 20. So the current value 1981941, comma, 0, comma, 0. So here it is 7 years. So this one also I'll come and I will drag it. So when you look at this, you can see the calculation 12% 7 year. So whatever the values it is taken. Something can show over here. So instead of doing this, we'll take this 12%. I will fix this using F4. Okay, comma, and rate is done, NPAR. So I'll take this one also. I'll fix this also by using F4. So absolute reference what we had done, present value, I'll take this value F4, comma, 0, comma, 0. This value. So come and drag. So let's see here when it takes. So it should be E22. Yes, correctly it has taken. So I hope you people understood here how I have written it. So here directly I have written the values in the first year. So PMT rate of interest is 12%, NPAR is 7 years. So present value, the loan amount minus future value and the end of the period. So when I am applying the calculations here, I am taking the values in the cell. So minus PMT. So rate of interest I have taken B18, that is 12%, and I have fixed it using F4 key, functional key F4. Then NPAR, so 7 years, I have fixed that one also, and here I have taken the beginning of the period value. So I have not locked this one. Why? Because when I drag it, it should move from year on year. So this is future value and end of the period. Okay, I just dragged it. Now here interest expenses. So the value into 12%. Enter. I come here and I will drag it towards my right. then principal repaid will be EAI minus interest expenses. So then here also I'll just click and drag it towards my right, and here it will be equals beginning of the period and principal repaid of that here. So I come here. So at the end of the period I should get 0. So let's see whether the calculation is done properly. No, somewhere something has gone wrong. So this value, so C26, P26, okay, this one PMT, so PMT rate is 12%, 7 years, 22 lakh, 22, okay. So in the next year, PMT, I've fixed the interest rate here and I've taken the values. So when I come here, so it is E22 at 22, E22, X22, E22. Interest expenses. 22. Okay, so here E23 minus E22. So here C22 minus C25. Here's something is going wrong. End of the period, it should be actually 0.
Ma'am, shouldn't all the EAI be same?
Sorry?
Shouldn't all the EAI be same for each year? Because in the previous problem, it's all the same.
That is on 22 lakhs.
Yeah, I mean for the second year, third year, and fourth year too.
Okay, then
Because
we will write
previous
it
problem is
like, yeah. So we will fix the values as we have done, right? Rate, I'll take this, I'll fix it using F4. Then N per, I'll take 7 years and I'll fix this using F4. Again, future present value, I'll take this and fix it, comma, future value 0 and end of the period calculation has to be applied. So here I'll take equals previous year's EAI. Okay, let's see if this has come out properly. Yeah. So I have done the mistake in calculating the EAI. So every year installment is going to remain the same. So that is the thing. Here you can see. So here I have just taken here directly I have put in the values and here I have fixed the values. So in that only it was a little bit confusion happened. So PMT rate is 12%, which I am taking the cell and fixing the value, and N per I am selecting the cell, so 7 years, and I am fixing it using F4, and present value I am taking the value and fixing it. So future value is 0 and end of the period I have to apply the calculation. So I have taken the cell values here. Very good, Ma. Thank you. So hope everybody were able to solve this. I hope you people remember the absolute references what we had used in the early Excel. This one. So if this is done, I wanted you people to download the case study, what I have shared on the WhatsApp. So I'll just explain you the case study today, and tomorrow we will solve that. Hope everybody were able to solve case 2. Type in 2 if you people were able to solve this. Okay, very good. So I wanted you people to download the file. It is Bangalore Cafe. So here let me explain the case study. So if you want, you people can give a try solving it. So tomorrow, whatever it is, we will solve this case study. So it will be good if you are giving a try. So if you are not getting the idea also, never mind. We will solve this case study. Okay, tomorrow I'll just explain the case study what it is. So here Mr. Sumit wanted to. So here Mr. Sumit wanted to set up a cafe in Bangalore. Okay. So Sumit had identified the location and the products that he wanted to sell in this cafe. So what are the things he the location he has chosen, and now he has made the decision what are the items that he is going to sell in this cafe. He wants to sell the below mentioned items. So the items are as follows. So tea he is planning to sell it for 20 each. Okay. So per tea it will be 20 rupees cost. Maggi 60 rupees. Shakes rupees 150, samosa rupees 30, puff rupees 80. Okay. So to operate the cafe, it needs to have 450 square feet of space for a retail shop with a lease rental of 150 per square feet per month. Okay, girls. So here they are talking about the space. So 450 square feet is required in order to set up the shop. Then the lease rental they are planning is 150 per square feet per month. Okay, rental contract is been applied for 5 years, and deposit, the rental deposit he is going to pay of 10 lakh rupees at the start. At the beginning only he is going to start. So online aggregators account for 40% of the total sales. So online aggregators means like Swiggy, Zomato and all. So for them also he is planning to give, and he is thinking that 40% of the total sales he is going to pay it to online aggregators. Online aggregators like Swiggy and Zomato charge commission of 30% on the total sales. So whatever the sales that is happening through Swiggy and Zomato, for them 30%. A one-time renovation of the premises worth rupees 15 lakh will be needed. So he need to do some renovation work also, for which it might cost around 15 lakh rupees. Okay. So here the amount for the this one lease rental everything along with the renovation. Now to be incurred at the start. So both has to be uh, invested immediately in the beginning only. Wage inflation in the economy is 7%. So whatever the salary is going to pay, that will be 7% increment year on year. It is going to happen. Food expenses are expected to be 35% of the contribution. So food expenses will be 35% on total contribution, whatever he is investing. Generated for the period tax in the economy is 35%. So tax rate they are telling it is 35%. Tax losses cannot be carried forward. So tax will be not carried forward. The initial investment, that is deposit plus renovation, can be funded by 20% of bank loan. So out of that overall 100%, they are telling 20% Sumit can go for the bank loan at the rate of 12% interest. Okay, the remaining should be funded using equity. The debt is to be repaid at the end of fifth year in lump sum. So at the end of fifth year, he has to repay the loan what is going to take it from the bank. Then evaluate the business opportunity with a project life of 5 years. So based on all this information, I need to create the financial modeling for 5 years. After 5 years, the cafe will be sold to some big brand. So after 5 years, he's planning that he's going to sell it to some other brand, and the deposit will be refunded to Sumit and company. So whatever the deposit, everything he has done. Once he is making the sale to some other person, whatever the deposit things are there, it will be refunded to him. So ignoring the depreciation. Now, should Sumit invest in this above project? So I need to calculate the IR, that is internal rate of returns. I need to calculate. So if the values is coming in positive values, if I'm getting, he can definitely make the investment. If the values are coming in negative, then he should not make the investment. So for the 5 years, how we are going to use this financial modeling in order to check, so if he is going to start the business, whether he will be in profit or he will be in loss. Okay. So other expenses and what are the other things, it is being given here. So average daily sales expected for first month. So first month onwards, the sales has been expected like they are planning that per day. So the 100 tea should be sold. Wherein samosas, 50 samosas in a day it has to be sold. So Maggie, 50 Maggie has to be sold. Puff, 30 puff has to be sold. Shakes, at least 20 has to be sold. Okay. Post which is expected to grow 1% month on month. So every month it has to be increased. Okay. So this is the details what they have given. And here personal cost per month. So what are the other costs that it has been incurred is, so he needs some employees. So like he need one manager for whom the salary will be 20,000. Cooking stuffs, so there will be 3 cooking stuffs at the rate of 15,000 per month. So each person will be getting paid of 15,000 per month. He need one cleaner, so who will be getting paid with 12,000, and others. So other stuff, one other stuff is required for whom is going to pay 18,000. So this is the information what we have, based on which we have to create the financial modeling. So let's look at the case study. So the password is MCC123. So here they have given the format, everything. So now in this one we have to apply the calculation. So I'll just tell you how the things we are going to apply it. So you people can give a try. I know it won't be easy for you to solve it. Just give a try. If you are not able to solve it also, never mind. Tomorrow we'll solve this once again. Okay. So here first, price. So what are the pricings they have set? So I need to put the pricings here. So rates what they have given, like tea 20 rupees, Maggi 60, shakes 150, samosas 30 rupees, puff 80 rupees. So I need to put the values here. So here what they are telling, so there is no increment or something, inflation in the price or anything they have said. So here, so per day how much they are expecting the items to be sold. So 100 tea per day. So here we will be applying 100 into 365. So per day 100 means, so in a year there are 365. Okay, and they are telling that there is an inflation, like month on month 1% will be increased. So that will be total 12%. So here when I am applying, just I will show it for one thing. So wherein T I am telling 20 rupees. Okay, so I just put here 20. Okay, and here they are telling the sales what is expected. So 100 T they wanted to sell it. So per day. So it will be 100 into 365 days. Okay. So here on here, what it will happen is, so month on month 1% will be increased there too. So here I'll take the value into 1 plus 12%. So why it is 12% per month? 1% means for 12 months 12%. So like this the calculation should be applied. Okay, then quantity. So annual sales, how much it will be? 20 into equals 20 into this total. So like this. So for all the items I need to apply the calculation. So furthermore, what and all we have done till here, that procedures we have to follow it. Okay. So how the calculation, initial calculation should be applied, I have given you the idea. Now just try. It is not that you should solve it. So tomorrow somehow I'm going to solve this case study and show. In the meantime, so till now whatever we have done, based on that knowledge, if you people can try it to solve it, it will be good. Or else I will explain you tomorrow, then you can do it along with me. Okay girls. So today we have completed with all your financial statements and all. So furthermore we will be solving along with the case studies. Okay, so we'll see in the next week what the management people will tell about your revision class and exams. Okay, so whatever we have covered today, I hope you people have understood everything. So type in one if you people have understood the balance sheet part, whatever we have covered. Excuse me, girls.